Good morning students. I hope you all are well. So as we are doing our chapter number 1, food and nutrition. And in this chapter we have already discussed that why there is a need of food and what are the nutrients present in our food. So we have discussed that we need food to carry out all the activities. And for carry out all the activities we need energy, and we get energy from the food to carry out different activities. Along with it, food also help in growth of our body as well as in repairing out the damaged tissues, and it is also help in protecting from falling sick. After this, we have discussed about the components of food. So we have discussed that carbohydrates, fats are the energy giving food. So the person who did more work, more physical work, need more carbohydrate rich food in their diet, like athletes. But whereas the person who usually sits in office, and do not do more physical work, do not need more carbohydrate in their diet. After this, carbohydrates and fats are known as energy giving food. Proteins are known as body building food, whereas vitamins and minerals are known as protective food. Along with it, roughage and water are also necessary in our diet because they help in removing the waste from our body, and water helps in maintaining the temperature of our body, and also water is act as a medium to carry out various metabolic activities of our life. So after this, our continuation of the chapter, today we will discuss about balanced diet. Balanced diet. Balance means that is balanced diet, a meal. So a meal that is balanced. And how we can say that a diet or a meal is balanced? If the diet contains carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, minerals, along with it, it also contains roughage and water. So balanced diet, a diet that contains all the nutrients in sufficient amount is called balanced diet. Okay students, so a meal or a diet that contains all the nutrients, carbohydrates, fat, vitamins, minerals in sufficient amount is known as balanced diet. Along with it, it also contains roughage and water. Next is, after this, avoid food wastage. How we can avoid food from wastage? How we can prevent food from wastage? Because it is our duty to fulfill the requirement of food to each and every living organism. For this, there are some methods are there that we have to follow. So first one is avoid leftovers. Whatever you take in your plate to eat, do not left it in your plate. Take as much food as you want to eat. It is generally the habit of the person, they fill their plate and then they left it. Because if we take in our plate and if we eat something from the plate, it means that food cannot be served to the other ones. So do not leave anything in our plate or avoid leftovers. Next is avoid overfilling the plate. Avoid overfilling. So students, generally what happens when we goes to any party or any get together or any wedding, what happens? We see there a lots of food items are there. Varieties of food items are there. And it is what we do. We take all these in our plates. Okay. And not according to our diet, according to the varieties of food we see there. So that is not good, because if we do like this, that is also leads to food wastage. Third is preserve food. We can preserve food by keeping them in refrigerators, by adding oil to certain food items, by boiling certain food items, by adding salt to certain food items. So because we can prevent them from spoiling, because if we do not preserve the food items, that get spoiled. Microbes attack on the food items, and if that gets spoiled, we can't eat that food item, so we have to throw them, and that is not of our use. So that will also known as food wastage. So we can preserve the food items to increase their lifetime. Okay. So to avoid food wastage, we can also, or we should preserve food. Next is avoid forceful eating. Eat according to your diet, not according to the taste of food, because the tasty food items we eat in large quantity. Your favorite one? Pani puri you like to eat in large quantity. Junk foods like pizzas, burgers. So we think we should eat in large quantity. So no, we should have to eat the food items according to our diet only. Because if we eat them forcefully, that will also leads to food wastage. That is also a food wastage. So eat the food according to your diet. Doesn't matter that it is your favorite one. Okay. Next is listing the requirements of food items. Students, generally what happen in the starting of the month, we used to purchase the food items for our coming month. Okay, for upcoming month. And for this, what happened? We used to go to grocery shop, and if we do not make the list of the food items, we collect the food items like this. Okay, so what will happen? That will leads to wastage of money and also leads to wastage of food. Because as we all know that there is an expiry date of each and every food item. So if we take them in large quantity, what will happen? That will leads to wastage of food. Because there is an expiry, and after expiry we can't use the food items. So make the list of the food item that we have to purchase, so that we can save the money, as well as we can save or we can prevent food wastage. Last one is donate food items. Generally, student after a wedding, after a party, or after a get together, we know that we prepare large amount of food in these types of functions, and whatever is left, we can donate that food items to the needy one. So by donating the food that is left after any party or get together, helps in preventing food wastage. So students, these are the different methods by following which we can avoid food wastage, and food is available to each and every living organism. Students, generally what happens, the food which is available on the earth is sufficient for each and every individual. It is sufficient to fulfill the requirement of each living organism. But we have to leave our greed behind. Which greed? For collecting the food, for eating large quantity of food according to the taste. That is leads to food wastage. That is also not a good habit. So last one is, there is enough food on earth to satisfy everybody's need, to satisfy the need of every living organism. But what we have to do, we just have to leave our greed behind of collecting the food items and of storing the food items. So student, in today's class we have discussed about balanced diet, a meal or a diet that contains all the nutrients in sufficient amount that are required by our body for getting energy, for growth and for protecting us from falling sick. And next is the ways to avoid food wastage. By avoid leftovers, by avoid overfilling of the plates, by preserving food, by avoid forceful eating, by listing the requirements of the food item that we have to purchase from the grocery shop. Next is, the last one is by donating the food that is left after any get-togetherness, or that is by donating the food that is left after by any party or get-together, and we know that the food is present in sufficient amount to fulfill the need of every individual, but we have to leave our greed behind. So student, this is all about your today's class. That's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.